Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Rodgers steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight go.
Rodgers now on first down, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Savage, man. I can't be beat. I can't be stopped.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And that is incomplete.
Man,
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going option play on 3rd down. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Damn.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown.
We about to see. We about to see them.
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Shit you talking about. I want to see you so good. Let's see it. I'm finna win. That's why I talk my shit, because I know I'm the best.
Brady now to throw.
Come on, there you go, yeah! Tom Brady -3 yards, yeah!
It's the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're
my mother, you're doing so good.
Don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a second.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, it will help them at contract time.
There you go, Brady. Nope!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let me get that back. Yeah, I talk my shit because I'm the best. Now turn your fucking mic off before you're just a boss. Turn it off.
6-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
What?
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines?
Thought you had one on me.
They're
Come
sitting
on,
them
man.
down and saying,
Let's
okay,
go,
remember,
man.
this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we
Come on,
get
man.
the guys, please.
Come on, man. Don't play, man.
He slips up
I ain't got to
past
play.
the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Yeah, come on.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
Little ass off me, bro.
He was able to make the play.
You crazy, man? Big plays, man.
The receivers alive on the play. Never
picking the
lock
same
in on
play.
any one
Maybe you'll
guy.
do
Make sure you
something.
keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Jason Pierre-Paul on the stop.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
Yeah,
You got to get
come
in there
on,
and
man.
get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in
He
tight,
just drops
and
it.
knocked the ball away.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0
Man, I told you I'm
lead.
gonna go. I don't lose,
So
bro.
that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning of
How many
that
points you
drive,
got?
weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things
How many-
stiffened a
right,
little
how many
bit,
points you
forced
got?
the field goal.
This taken in about 4
I had it twice, you
yards
had it
deep.
once.
And this will not be returned.
And
It'll
you
come
didn't
out to
score
the
nothing?
25.
Okay, then. So you suck then. No, we didn't do the same thing because I got 3 points and you have 0. We did not do the same thing. We didn't do the same thing. The same thing means we both had the same amount of points. You don't have 3 points because you ass, nigga. You're ass cheeks. And I can do what I want. I'll turn your mic off. I'll turn your fucking mic off and shut the fuck up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Right,
It's
you
an
losing.
interception. The first time
I'm
they had
a
the
sore loser
football,
and I'm
only
winning.
gave up 3 points off of that. So
Yeah, you
it should
losing,
be
right. At least you know the
to
word.
overcome.
It really
Huh?
shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick,
Try to tell me what to do.
look,
Nigga,
I
I'm
know
the best, nigga.
defensive
You can't
backs,
fuck with me.
they have a tendency to be a little bit
You're the best. Point blank,
loud
period.
after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard.
He talking like he gonna boo me or something. Yeah, all right.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
That's your best chance of getting a score.
And this
You
is
gonna
up
lose
and
anyway.
good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Packers 3.
Yeah, good. I know you hear me. Yeah. Turn your mic back on,
The
man.
kickoff for Tampa.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Oh, you gonna have to.
This will make it into the end zone.
Nigga, y'all can hit me.
Right
I
at
don't
the
give a fuck.
25-yard line, so the same result. And he
I'm
opted
the
for
greatest, bro.
touchback.
I'm the GOAT, rather if you mute me or not. I'm the GOAT. It don't matter. Pay your respects to me. Pay your respects. Let's pay your respects. That's all you gotta do. Pay your
The
respects.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
What?
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get.
That's all you
here.
gotta
At least they
do,
got
man.
points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with
You're
a
not trying
kick.
to let me get
Most of
nothing.
them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the gain here to the the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left.
Damn.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Buccaneers.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 39 yards. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Packers 3. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10. And they're on 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers being chased out left. He'll run it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Buying time, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 8-yard touchdown run, and the Packers are back within a score.
think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Let's go, man.
Well, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
This, they'll try the option, left side. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Turn it right back on, man. Turn it back on.
Stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up. Shut up.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Now Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
Keep your mic on, man.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Brady escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on third down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. Fournette running out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Will Redmond. And a big turnover.
Let's talk about it, man. Turn your mic on, man.
Football back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
He said, oh, hell no.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
I'm not giving you shit back, man.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 93 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there.
Who you know can throw that many
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
And doing this. Me.
Buccaneers, 14.
Turn your mic back on, man. You talking that shit? Turn it back on. Keep it on.
Now after the
Yeah, no. You was like, yeah, all that energy. Said, yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, keep that mic off, man. Keep that mic off, man. Turn that shit off, man. Turn that shit off. I'm the reason why Madden exists right now. I'm the reason why people play Madden. I inspire people.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Is that your plan? You better come up with a better plan than that, man.
That drives coaches insane when they think
way better plan. That ain't the answer, sir. That ain't the answer. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
On the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Y'all think you gonna have Tom Brady, that you just gonna be out here dominating somebody?
Airing this one out for Evans.
Let me get that, man. Come on.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting. Brady now on first down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
They ain't talking shit about me. They're saying that Green Bay the best team out here right now. We win. That's what they saying.
Following the touchdown.
They're saying that Tampa Bay ain't got no goddamn defense.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
You know what it is. You can't stop my plays, bro. You can't stop me.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That second down play nets a -4. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. He's got a man, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
How good was that?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw on third down, Rodgers. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The surprise second-round pick, Sean Bunting there to get a hand in.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. They'll run on first down. Jones.
Rodgers with a
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Jones. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. A first down run by Jones not going to work out as he's hit and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed out the line of scrimmage.
Now Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Oh, you playing the pussy role. I like that. That's the pussy role. You know it's fun when it comes to me.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Taken down right around the 27. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action, now Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to throw, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.